So, hello and welcome to my house tour of 2015. My name is Shalagh Hogan. I write the blog at shalavee.com, and this is my house. A great big porch that we don't feel comfortable on because it's got such high ceilings. There. It's like a big stage. Alright, we're going in. So this is my entryway. I talked about how it was sort of a problem. It had a renovation I did when we first moved in, and I put those diamonds up top, and they're made from joint compound, which is like plaster, and now I have to sand them off. It's long and narrow. It ends in a closet. It's just kind of weird and small. This wall is actually not an original wall. They shoved it in there. I'd love if the wall would just go away. Stairwell, got a duck when you go up. So I've got plans to renovate it, and I think that once I renovate it, it'll make me feel a lot better about coming into my house. I'll be in my space. It'll be nice. So this is what we call the parlor. That's Miss Chessie. Our parlor is where we do it's like our family room. We do our living in here. My husband and I share that desk, which is sort of a problem too, because it's his stuff or my stuff. But I don't really have another place to put a proper desk. This is my chair, where I try to drink my coffee and have some peace in the morning, which doesn't always work out so good. Built-in bookshelves we built when we moved in. Well, we had built. That's a whole story. And this is the TV's behind that shade back there. So we sit in here and watch our movies on Friday night. And kids mess the couch up, and all the toys are in those cabinets. They pull out. So that was my solution. So this is the parlor, and there is the hallway again from this direction. Looks more spacious than it is. Alright, now we are moving into what we are now calling the living room that we dine in, because right before the Creativity Boot Camp I switched my dining room and my living room. Because I saw a picture of a mantelpiece next to the dining room table, and I said, that would be really cool. So we moved the whole 2 rooms around. And it's actually kind of nice in here, and we could have like a lot of people in here. I jury-rigged a light above it because we were using just candlelight for dinner, and that's okay, but I wanted to kind of have a light. And I like the way the bar fits there. On that wall, and that piece is something I made out of copper flashing, copper roof flashing. It's the first time I ever put a real curtain on that window just for this house tour. I spruced everything up, and you know, I'm looking around, and I'm definitely an eclectic decorator, and it's kind of jumbly-wumbly. I mean, I got tablecloths on those chairs over there. But that's kind of who I am, and it's my style, and it's secondhand, and it's weird, and I kind of like it that way. And I don't really have a lot of money to buy new stuff. If I did, I'd definitely mix it with old stuff. But I do make do with what I've got. So this is this was what was once our dining room. We now call it the dining room that we live in. The bay window is really nice to sit in, so it feels like it wants to be lounged in. That's not the right sofa, but what are you going to do? So now we have to just move the lamp. And it feels like a party space. There's the built-ins that aren't really built in. And you know I'm sick of the wall color and the grass paper that the cats want to scratch on, all that. And then this is the bathroom and the changing table for the baby who isn't much of a baby anymore. This is my laundry facility. And we retroed it, fit everything in here. The sink cost me $5 at an auction, and it cost me $500 to get it installed. And then back over here is the loo. Also a name I call my son. And then last but not least, this is the kitchen. I live in the kitchen. The kitchen is my living room. I do a lot of cooking. I'm in here probably more than I'd like to be, but that's what I like to do. Yelling at my kids to knock it off while I'm trying to make their dinner and telling somebody to set the table. Eventually we're going to have a built-in bench here, but we eat at the old table meanwhile. That's the deck that we built, which made more sense. And that's the backyard. And we do have waterfront property, but it's hard to see because of all the trees that we haven't cut down. This is that's the door to Mark's man cave, garage workspace, train garden area, and then this is the working part of the kitchen. I did have upper cabinets above the stove, and I didn't like them. I thought they'd jump down and jump on my head, so I pulled them down and did a floating shelf. And the light from the window is so nice on the sink. So it's a pleasant place to do dishes when you have to do dishes. And then back in this area is back stairwell to upstairs, and that is our cabinet, or our pantry cabinet, hand-me-down from Mark's grandmother. So there you go. So that's my house tour. I hope you have enjoyed it. I'll be writing a little bit more thoughtful comments on the blog when I post this. But I appreciate you coming through my house with me, and I look forward to doing it more often. All right. Thank you.